Welcome back to part 2 of the VIP old 68 Plymouth. Now, like I say, I had so much information, I wanted to break this into 2 parts. So here's part 2. Hope you enjoy. Now, I talk about painting this car back like the factory color, and that is a very big possibility. I'm kind of on the fence on a couple of things. I do like that, and I'm really leaning towards that. Maybe 75% that way. But the other 25%, I kind of like it looking a little more like an old school liquor car, like a moon runner. I do have another Facebook page that is Moonshine Culture and Cars, I believe what it is. And this is actually kind of the main picture on it, is this car. I do like that. And I also like it's kind of the way he built it. 391 gears, it'd be like a truck. The high-powered engine would be strong. So really, the way this car is right now, it's a lot like an old liquor car. So I keep that in mind too. I might want to go that route. But either way, I got to fix the engine, get it running right. So we'll see how that goes too, and I'll keep that in mind. If y'all have some comments, let me know. Give me some ideas. All right, now here is the Facebook page I was talking about. Moonshine Culture and Cars. It's one of my pages. It is a group, so if anybody's interested, you can come and join the group. Got some things about some of the old liquor cars. Junior Johnson, his old Ford. Things like that. So check it out if you'd like. All right, so now we're going to have a few pictures. I got a little slideshow set up that's going to be from when I first got the car here, and it was a gray primer, and it was kind of crusty from where it had been sitting for a few years under some trees and all. So I cleaned it up, I sanded it, I put it in the paint booth, I taped it up, and I primed it. You'll see that. And you'll see all the way through that, and when I brought it back down to the house, a little bit of the progression of when I started changing the wheels on it and ended up having the aluminum wheels on it, and I think that looks really good. But since the car wasn't on the road, I decided to take those back wheels off and brand new tires and put them on the white car. I already showed you that. So I'm not done by any means. This is actually just getting started on this car. But just take a look through these pictures and see what you think. Alright, so I've got the little voltage regulator, the old one off. Other than a little rust, I really don't notice a whole lot of anything bad about it. But now I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to scuff this up a little bit. And then we're going to put the new one that I've already got plugged in. I'll put that back in the same spot. I need a wire brush. I knew I should have grabbed one. One of the downfalls of not working up at the shop, but sometimes you got to work where the car is. See, right now this car won't crank and run and charge without all this being done and trying to get it cranked. I brought the good old battery down, the one that says it's fully charged. So we're going to try that here in just a few minutes. But meantime, I'm going to clean this spot up. I'm just going to give it a good scratch with my knife, because these boxes have to be grounded good. Now it should be anyway, but I'm going to scratch a little bit of this paint and dirt off just to make sure. All right, I got the new one on, good and tight, good and tight. Of course, there's the old one. It's hard to tell how old it is, but it looks a little crusty, a little dirty, a little rusty. It don't look real fancy, but it might not have been getting the ground. It might be all right. That hole looks pretty clean there, though. But the new one, I got her paint scratched up pretty good. I even took a knife blade and kind of scratched around the holes, the bolt holes. And so she ought to be grounded. Now whether she works or not, I don't know. Now I got the battery over there on the back of the truck. We're gonna throw that in and see if we have a little better luck getting her to start. All right, let me get this thing hooked up, and then we'll give her a whirl. Might be an issue with that carburetor too. No telling. No luck yet. I'll keep trying. Yeah, I don't know. It's always something with these old cars once you let them sit. Which he told me this carburetor needed rebuilding. And he had gotten it kind of second hand or third hand, I'm not sure. He cleaned it up. It was working all right. But I don't know if it's something with the wire. I don't think the wires are all. About like the charger, I need to start checking it. Need to check and see what's what. I don't know. I hadn't had this long enough, and for a while right after I got it, I crank it every now and then. We see video of it running when I did the priming on it and all that. So I mean, it will run. She's just being funny right now. Might even have to pull the plugs out. I don't know. We won't be doing that on this video, but this video I mostly wanted to introduce you to the car, show you what it is, give you some of my ideas on it. And I want to get it running, but that might be a whole nother video later on. All right, well that's going to wrap it up on this video of the 68 VIP. I'll save for a future episode to get her running. That's going to be a whole thing on its own, I expect. I did want to get it running, let it run a little bit and move it over just a little bit. But it's going to need a little more work. But I want to introduce you to it, show you what we got to work on, and see how it goes. So I hope you like it. Hope you learned a little bit about the VIP. And I really appreciate you watching. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Just hit that little button. I think it might be over here right now. Thank you. Until next time, I'll see you at the shop.